You remember this thing? The Zing blade? Well, I've been using it a lot since I got it. And quick little update, it got kind of loose. Well, sometimes it's loose, sometimes it's not. But it's still damn sharp. It's just, you know, now that's getting a lot of use because it's a pivoting or folding model and it's just molded plastic. Eventually it's going to wear out, which I knew, and I kind of said in the video I did on it, I consider it somewhat disposable. But I really like it. And the subject came up on ceramic knives, and I had a viewer who recommended this set, which was on Amazon for sale for 33 bucks. And so I checked it out, and I used it once because I actually want to give this as a gift to my mother. She does all the cooking, you know, in the household and always takes care of my father. My father can cook a couple things, but when my mother around, he doesn't have to. So she's always done the cooking. And I have to say, I'm a little ashamed of myself because I told them last time I was up there that I was going to sharpen their knives, and I didn't bring my equipment. So the next time I visit them, I have to sharpen all their kitchen knives for them. They're using my old cold steel set, which is great and everything, but it gets daily use, all the knives in the block, you know. So eventually they're going to go dull and they need a touch-up. So in the meantime, my mom really likes this little paring knife, and she does a lot of her cutting chores with a paring knife. Obviously, there's different types of kitchen knives for different uses. You know, if you're cutting a larger item, you want a large blade, but she manages to get everything done with like a 3.5 inch paring knife. But she really likes the ceramic blades. So I got this because not only did I want to try it out, but I figured I'd also give it to her. And in the meantime, she'll have two nice sharp knives to work with until I can sharpen her set. So I was pretty impressed with this. You can see the brand here, Acutus. And this is definitely made overseas somewhere. It's a 2-piece set. It's a 7-inch chef's knife and a 4-inch paring knife. What I really like about this, I put this back in the box to show you how it came. I like the display thing. If you're giving it as a gift, it's a nice little display. But you know, once I give this to my mother, she's gonna throw out the box. You know, what I do like about these a lot is the fact that they have these sheaths. Okay, it's just a little pressure fit sheath. All right, but it retains on there, so you can throw these in the drawer. I've said this a million times before. If you're buying single kitchen knives or like this, a pair of kitchen knives, usually you don't have room in your kitchen block. A kitchen block usually comes as a set. If you have a 9-piece set or a 13-piece set or whatever it happens to be, every spot's taken, so you don't have free spots in your knife block. So a lot of times what you'd end up doing is throwing your kitchen knives in the drawer. And obviously you don't want to have an exposed blade in the drawer, so when you're reaching in there, you're going to cut yourself, all right? So having the sheath is actually a pretty big deal for me for kitchen knives. So you can see it's got a pretty slick looking design here. I like the black on black on black, which is very nice. So there's the chef's knife, and of course the mimicking paring knife, all right? They're extremely, extremely lightweight. Obviously, you guys have talked about the benefits of ceramic blades before. There's actually, in this particular package, there's a whole little list of things what not to do, like don't cut frozen food, don't cut on glass cutting boards, don't dishwash it, you know, or throw in the dishwasher, make sure you hand wash it, stuff like that, so you can keep that really nice fine edge that the ceramic blade is offering. The only downside to these is I don't like, the handles are completely smooth, and it's like, it's real slick and you like it and everything, but when you're cooking, you get wet. You have blood on your hands from the meat that you're preparing, you know, when you're cutting stuff up. Obviously, washing off vegetables, your hands are going to get wet. When you're cooking, a lot of times there's moisture, blood, water, juice, whatever. And these are very, very, you know, they're very smooth, sleek handles. I haven't had a problem. I only used them once, but I didn't get my hands soaking wet. So long term, with wet hands, I don't know what kind of grip you're going to get on these things, but you know, there is a nice contour here. You can get it, you can facilitate a good grip. I'm just saying when your hands are wet, you know, you quickly grab the thing. Is it going to slip out of your fingers? I don't really know. That's something you have to figure out long term. But because these are a gift, I only use them once just to see how they work out. And you know, they come super, super sharp. And obviously, you know, being ceramic, they're going to last a really long time and stay sharp for you as long as you know, do what you're supposed to and stay away from certain things like, you know, ice and frozen foods and bone. You know, it's going to be totally fine. A lot of what my mom's prepping are just meats and vegetables, you know, and fruits and stuff. So I think she'll really like this. I really like it. I mean, for $33, it's totally worth it. It's not a name brand that I know of, Acutus. I mean, totally new to me. But I have to say I'm impressed. For the price, it's totally worth it. So if you guys saw my video on the Zing blade and you're kind of interested, I mean, what made this special is the fact that it did fold. That was pretty cool. But as you just saw before, you know, it's getting loose with use. Okay, everything's awesome when you first get it, right? But then when you actually use it, long term, you'll see what's quality and what's not quality. This is somewhat disposable. These, much better. You know what I mean? So if you're interested in a kitchen, a ceramic kitchen set, just something to consider. That's all. Pretty cool. So thanks to the viewer who pointed this out to me. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure my mother will appreciate it as well. So hopefully she's not watching this video. And Dad, I know my dad watches my videos sometimes. If you're watching this, don't tell Mom. It's gonna be a surprise. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.